for watching my vlog, my live stream on the fact that in 2015, now fired Oakland Assistant City Administrator LaTonda Simmons was deemed, well, or possibly the most popular person in Oakland City Hall, if not Oakland. And then I go into a number of stories that discuss in more detail the firing of LaTonda as Assistant City Administrator by current Oakland City Administrator Justin Johnson, and go on to share other information related to that. Along those lines, along the conversation, I on Nextdoor received a question from a guy named Mark Romoser. It goes like this. It says, how does the fire reflect on Mayor Lee? She didn't hire Johnson. In fact, she may well replace him. Well, Mark, the reason why it reflects on Mayor Lee is simply because she became mayor, not today. She became mayor several weeks ago on the, there we go. And at the May 20th Oakland City Council special meeting. That was her inauguration. She gave a speech, I believe earlier. Now, Oakland District 2 Councilmember Charlene Wong gave a speech, and so on. Carol Fife was reelected, and so on. Okay, so that was the inauguration. They all were sworn in and took the oath of office. Today is not the inauguration, and today's date is the 8th of June. Barbara had and has had every opportunity to send a message, Mark, that she was going to clean house by firing the chief administrative officer. Anyone who has any experience with city government or working in city government knows that. You want to send a symbol to the public that you're going to clean house, you fire the person that the public views as in charge of the city. In Oakland's case, they already did that with the recall of Shang Tao. But the person who Shang Tao hired to be chief administrative officer, Justin Johnson, is still there. So Barbara comes in, and a number of people want her to send a message that she's making change beyond the recall. So if she is expected to do that, then she should have fired Justin. She didn't. All right. She is the mayor, but guess what? Justin Johnson, works directly for her. I suggest, Mark, that you read Oakland City Charter, understand the chain of command. She has retained him. And as I pointed out in my other live stream, the most recent one, Shang Tao promised LaTonda that she would hire her to be CAO, but then rescinded the promise and hired Justin Johnson from Atlanta. Okay? Fresh out of water, newly divorced. In fact, his divorce wasn't even, the papers on his divorce weren't even dry when he got hired by the city. They were in the process, though. Okay? And he's in Oakland, clean slate. Believe one custody, his kids, everything else. All right? So he's new as new can get. And so as I understand it, one of the tasks he was to do in the process of getting hired was to be blessed by the Duongs. Yeah, Ooh, okay. I'd like to have been a fly on the wall in that meeting. All right. And hey, undoubtedly it was a secret meeting, to which someone's going to say, well, that didn't happen, to which someone else will say, oh, yes, it did, and provide proof. Watch. Okay. Uh, so, it's messy. And so Barbara wants to send the message that she's making change. You say, how do you clear up the mess? By putting the only city administrator not named in the indictment in any way in charge, and that's LaTonda. You don't fire her, Mark. Okay? You don't fire her. Thanks for the question, by the way, but I wanted to give it the appropriate address rather than giving next door content. You know what I mean? In the standard sense. All right. Subscribe to Zenny62, folks. Zenny62 on YouTube, and bookmark ZennyReport.com. I'll see you. Happy Sunday to you. Go to church.